There we go. We are live. Are we? I think we are. Just nobody there. The eye says 0. All right. Where's my other phone? Darn it. Have another phone. Is there another phone? Sure. So anyway, off to the LCS today. Gotta feed the need, you know. Have to oil it up. It's cocking a little hard. Who that? Who be that? Anybody there? Just comment. Say something. I'm so lonely. Oh, pop in out. They're gone. All right. Next. Hello. Is there an echo in here? Anybody else? Beep, 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 beep. That's as big as my screen gets? Wow. Yeah, I am here. Yeah, there we go. Hi. Golden treasure coins. Well, you commented, but I don't see you up here. That's weird. Oh. How's it going? I'm just getting ready to go to my local coin shop. They got in a bunch of, well, these had them. He's got a bunch of proof sets I need to go over. I'm just going to kind of figure out what he has because I got somebody who wants to buy some. Oh, you are here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to get out of here. I finally got some sleep and I'm feeling pretty good and I just want to hop out of here. I invited some other people to come up over here, so this hopefully they'll show up. I haven't done any streams in a while, so people might not get a notification. Trying to find my other phone, dang it. I hate not having music. Let's see here. Oh boy. Oh, here's one of them. No, that's not the one. That one goes to my camera. Um, so I imagine there's all kinds of goodies at the coin shop today. I go to an older gentleman who is old school, very old school coin collector, stamp collector, all that good stuff. Darn it. I can't find my other phone. Got all my music on it. Let's see. All right. So, what do you like to collect? Golden treasure coins? what's your bag? Oh, darn it. Well, I don't know. I have my music. I'll find it sooner or later. Gotta straighten up in here, man. I gotta probably have an auction here in a couple of days with Cajun Coin Hunter. I don't know what he's up to. I gotta contact him and see if he has some time to do it. Maybe throw something together with one of the other guys. I don't know. We'll see. I cannot find anything going on here. Oops. Hey, hey, Ramon Juan. I am just kind of waking up, getting my act together. I'm going down to my old school coin shop, and he's got a bunch of proofs and stuff in that he's always had them, but he's got some proof sets. I was going to get some of those for somebody, or at least get a list of what he has. See if um, this dude wants them. But I've been busy as crap lately. How you doing? Get anything yet? Collect anything nice? Apparently, you got my the notification, so it works on somebody's. I'm trying to find my music. My other phone has it all in it. So if I don't answer right away, I'm just kind of rumming around my little flat here and trying to figure out where the hell I put my other phone. Ugh. Let's see here. Nope. Picked up a couple of good scores, and I'm going to do an auction. Let me see if I can get this camera working. I'm going to be the best. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love looking at Wheaties. Let's see here. I got it on full screen. Here we go. See how that works. Oh, I got to turn the camera around. Here we go. How's that work? Okay. Yeah, I got this a while ago. It's a 1941 silver quarter, Washington quarter. It's got it's got the reverse struck through. That's why it kind of looks dirty. I think that's where the like a poop or whatever, carbon dust, kind of collected, and it shows up as the wings. You could see the. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but when you're up close on it, you can see the wings. The tips are like right here and here, and the you get a good enough close up, and you could see the arrows. So this way you'd see the eagle upright, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And there's his head right here, and arrows and everything. You see, you actually see the point and the ends of the arrows coming out the sides of his head. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put this up for auction. It actually was up before. But I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a damaged coin at first, but I've been kind of thinking about stuff like that lately, so I always take a good look at stuff. There's a nice one. It's a commemorative, the Columbian Expo, 1892. It's got proof, kind of a proof-like surface there. All the rigging you could see on the sails there. That means it's that's the high point. So it means it's about uncirculated unk coin. These are half dollars. It's the very first United States commemorative half dollar. 90% silver, of course. And that's Christopher Columbus. I don't know. He looks meaner as he gets closer. Yeah, this is one of the sharper ones that I bought. I like, buying these and flipping them, getting them to people that like them. And Morgan did this rear. I think, yeah, he did this rear design. Well, technically, what I've been hearing is the date is the obverse, but Morgan did this. Did the ship and this design on this side, and how they have a hard time putting initials on older coins, or claim to fame artist initials. Well, let's see if I get something to point here with. His is right behind the banister, like right about here. And it's really hard to see unless you use a microscope or a loupe. But yeah, Morgan had his. He put his initial right behind the banister on the deck, top deck, right here, right underneath the cell. So let me go back to chat here and see some stuff here. Hi, John. Yeah, get some sleep, buddy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could. Sooner or later, I'm gonna, get the scope going, or at least a better way of doing this. I'm still catching up from being in the hospital and all that crap. You know what happened pretty much. So, thanks for stopping by, John. I appreciate that. I really go on, but I don't see very many people come on. So it's kind of cool. All right. I'm going to stay on here for another few minutes, see if anybody else decides to pop up and chat. I'm just doing like little tester streams so I can get comfortable in using it again. Ramon, we might have and John, if you like, we're going to have probably have an auction. It's hasn't been announced. I'll throw up a notification stream, and most likely it'll be Value Hunter and Mike Badger. It's nice to have a few guys extra with you because number one, the sales go a lot easier. One guy can do paperwork or whatever in between and get the next lot ready, and the next guy can run their lots. And above all, you get more variety. You get a variety of all different coins. Now, sometimes since we don't do lists, we don't share lists yet. We can, but I mean, I just don't have the time to do that with just working on a phone. So until then, I will put up lists for people to go over before they come on. But until then, sorry. But yeah, we'll run into selling the same thing or the same type of coin or whatever. So even like it's kind of cool because sometimes in the same we're running the same auction, they'll put up a coin or I'll put up a coin and it'll like go in conjunction with collecting that same type of coin or series. So if I see that, then I'm like, hey, okay, well, if you guys like that, then this is good, will go good with that series, that I already had prepared. Good night, John. Yeah, it's it's pretty lax situation. And these are trusted people, that I've worked with Mike before, and I just started working with Val, but he's well known, so he's kind of grandfathered in. I don't mind. It's he has Cajun has kind of an open door policy. You want to sell stuff, but we are we're going to need some sort of reference, I'm sure. Let's see what else here. Oh boy. God, I finally got my collection together. Most of it anyway. Maybe I could put up here and see if you guys can see what I can do here. So I've been getting found this. This is a DDO 71 Kennedy. I found it in a box. This may have come from the mint set. I found one in a mint set too, but the 71D FS 101 and 102 Fever stands, Cherry Picker's Guide. I found both those double die obverses, and I'm getting a bunch of these ready for submission. I'm just going to set them aside, but I had to put them together. Let's see how that comes through. Oh, that comes through. It's coming through pretty nice on my screen. It's not too bad. I wish I could do better. That's one of the hardest coins to get in mint state without a bunch of carbon spots or streaks. This one is immaculate almost. It's easily 67. I hope I get better than that. It'll be worth a lot of money, but yeah, this one's got like almost cameo effect to it too. I mean, that one's going to go into my submission pile. Got great strike. Let's see. If you're saying I'm lucky, no, I could be lucky. Here's kind of an obscure one. It's an 81. Let's see if I can get the lighting better here. There we go. It's an 81 dime, nothing special really, except for the fact that it has full bands. These early 80s dimes are extremely hard to get in mint state alone, let alone full bands. So when I say I don't collect, I guess I do, but usually that's usually for flipping. Here's a cool one. It's a 1958 proof penny. There's a little that's on the holder or the little flip. Yeah, I put them in these flips like this, and then I seal it with a sticker. So that way I don't have to mess with them anymore and worry about any contact marks or anything like that. And I could just set them aside, get them ready for submission. Yeah, full bands are always nice. I always try to pick up full bands unless it's like a really nice high mint state. It doesn't have to be full bands, but I prefer them. Especially when I want to flip something. Oh, here's this one's really cool. So 65. This one came out of an SMS set. It's not the business strike silver coin, but it's got some. It's really nice. And I know you're not going to be able to see this here, but on the reverse, these have cherry pickers, a couple of cherry pickers varieties, and this one is it's an FS 801, I think. Yeah, double die reverse, and along the top here, right around here, there's doubled stars and some you can see some doubling in the dot, like right here, and on the bottom in the stars, and then the D and O of dollar, you can kind of see a little doubling up underneath there. That's with a scope or a loop. But these, as far as I know, there's only 39 that's ever been attributed, and they're not very high mint state for some reason. This one's pretty good. It's always good to get cherry pickers guide stuff. This is my favorite. Well, my recent favorite. This is the one that's like almost every book there is. The 74 double die obverse FS 101. I bought this from someone, and they said it come out of a mint set, and I was about ready to put it away, and I'm like, oh, hell, I gotta look at it first. And then it was like, wham! When they say there's a DDO, there's a DDO to slap you in the face. This one knocked me on my butt. But just for record's sake, the we trust, especially the R. This one looks like it's tripled, but in most of the ones I've seen, the R kind of doubles up really gnarly, and there are plenty of these out there, but not in my state like this, not high mint state anyway. So this doesn't go into the collection. It's ready for submission. Let me see. Anybody else show up? Yeah. Miss Southern Belle. Nice to see you. You've been finding lots of MG? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, that starts to get to me after a while. I got to stop looking at coins for a minute. There's Miss Southern Belle. How you doing? What you up to? You find anything cool? Anything? That's full stepper. 1950D. That's the one that's the lowest mintage of the Jefferson series business strikes. I think they only struck like about 2.5 million of these in 1950, and that's the Denver mint. It's got some really trippy toning, like greenish. Okay. What else you want to see here? I got some really cool old pennies. Everybody likes old pennies. Old. That would be a 1914 San Francisco mint. Yes, sir. That's been cleaned probably. Yeah, but it's got some real nice tone, and it's struck extremely well. I don't care if it's been cleaned or not. I mean, something like this, even with details, is worth it. Let's see, it's more light here. Well, wheat stalks, they're a little bit mushy, but I think that was from a little wear, so it's about uncirculated. Almost mint state. Oh, this is this one was. Oh, this is I thought it was something else. Okay, it's a 21 San Francisco Mint. Let me see if I can do something better with this. That's a little better. 1921. That's a mint stater. It's a brown. It's got some nice toning. I can't believe what I sell these coins for sometimes. I sold a 1913S. It was in better shape for like 15 bucks. It's like a $100 coin. But what's this, 17? Yeah. This nice little gemmer. 17 struck really well. I would say it's a mint state 64 brown. Any of these teens and early 20s, they're really hard. I mean, for anybody, any time to find anything mint state that are struck this well. I guess you're right. I am lucky. Let's see here. There's just 1917. I'm sure it's been cleaned a little bit, or it's had something washed over it or whatever, but it's still another one that's nice. It's struck well. I would take a details grade on this, no problem, as long as I got a grade. Once I flip these things, I can return some of my money back into the old collection pot and start over. Well, I haven't stopped, but this one's got reflected a little. This is my. I didn't know I had toning like that on the camera. This is my 1915 San Francisco. It's having a hard time. Yeah, this one doesn't want to pull it off. Hold on a second. Maybe it's the flip. That's a little better. It's a 1915 San Francisco mint. That thing has been hammered. I mean, struck hard. They made them pretty good back then when they did. I mean, you can't get any crisper than this. No. Moving on. Oh, here's the coup de grace. Coup de grace. It's a 1940 San Francisco mint. This is probably one of the last of my toned enders that I had found. It's not cleaned. It looks a little slick, but I mean, it's from being on the ender, so there's no contact marks or anything like that, or hairline. And it's got some monster toning around the edges. It's kind of hard to tell when you're working on a camera. It's got some deep, dark greens and purples and blues. I think I'm probably gonna keep this one. I sold my last one I sold really cheap, like 35 bucks or 32 bucks or something like that. Yeah, it's coming through a little bit. So anyway, that's what an ender coin that's been toned nicely, or it's probably from actually, it's might not be an ender. It might be from a roll too, because that happens quite a bit. This one looks more like from a roll. Sorry, but yeah, you get the same kind of effect sometimes from because I could tell it's from a roll because where it squares off in the front of the bust there, and then it squares off again at the top there. That's like where a roll would have put, where you'd roll the end of the roll. So yeah, that's a roll ender, definitely. It's not an album. That's one of my favorites, like all-time favorites. Oh, this one. Oh, here we go. This one you're never gonna find. This one I'm gonna grade and sell that for sure. At least I could say I could probably find one once I grade it. This is a snow 1 1888 over 7. And it's probably not going to be able to see too well because this thing's like fully brown and lower grade. But you could step on this thing for days and it'd still be worth something probably. He's like one of the rarest Indian head cents you can get. Under the 8 here. Let's see. The last 8, right underneath the last 8, on kind of like the left-hand side of it, there's like a little nub or nipple. It's kind of pooching out a little bit, and you can tell that it's like a little nub just coming out at the bottom of the 8 on the last 8, and up here, or right above United States. That's the one to tell for sure. But in lower mid-state grades, lower grades like this is it's really hard to see, or you can't see it at all. And higher graders, right along the denticles, right under the denticles, above the United States or United. The E in United is roughly a good place to look. Right above it is denticles have a cud. So it's kind of like right above the E, the cud goes over the denticles a little bit and then kind of goes right back. It's like a little die break, but it's cud considering. So this one, isn't really that hard to find. You just got to look for it. I mean, if I wouldn't know what I look for, I'd just go right over this thing. Probably would have kept it, but Let's see, this one's pretty cool. It's another one of those 60s hard to find in mint state without it being spotted up totally. This is one that a lot of people are looking for. Sean Blue Ridge Silverhound. He loves these 60s pennies, and he loves to look for them in high mint state and flip them. And I've got a couple. I mean, geez, he's right. They are harder than heck to find. All right, I'll show a couple more things. See if there's anybody else in here. Prices. I'm not selling these until I grade these particular coins. These aren't going up for auction. These are ones that I'm just getting ready for submission. The ones in these flips, I flip them, and I put them in flips, and then I set them aside, get them ready for flips. For submission, because I already have coins out lately, and I can't have too many out at once. It's just, it's stressful enough grading these things. Ooh, here's a nice 58 full stepper. And you'll notice on these 58 and 59, no, 57 and 58, the star in between the date and Liberty. It's fat. It's usually even if it was doubled, it wouldn't be this fat. This one's got some doubling on it, but it's nothing that's of any consequence right now. But yeah, the late 50s, the 57 and the 58 and maybe the 57. The 56. The star in between Liberty and the date is like really, really like pronounced and fat. And that's the only years that have that. Let's see, did I pack away? I could have swore I put a Black Beauty in here. I guess not. There's 62. And I can tell you this, you'll never find this in pocket change. Nothing like this. Here's some older ones. Some mint state. I'm going to sell some of these. These are I got a few of these I could sell. So I got a little spot. Oh well, I'll have to switch that one out. I'll probably sell that one. These are kind of hard to find. They're not by all means rare. but they're pretty hard to find in high mint state condition like this. There's a Philadelphia. Yeah, let's see what else I have to show off here. Got a bunch of stuff right now. That's why I got to grade them. I got to get them out of my hair. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Here's this 1970s nickel that's really hard to find in full steps. This one's in really great shape. That's a peach. That is a peach. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh. Yeah. You guys probably won't be able to see these too well, but 38S, one of the lowest mintages there are. It's like 4 million or something. That's a full stepper. And 939. These have some weird, I don't know. I think they might be centered planchets. They're kind of dark, but they're the luster's there, all the good stuff. The full steps. I'll take full steps any day, all day, every day. All right. A couple more here, and then I got to pack this stuff up and get ready to go. Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. SBA. This one came out of a mint set. Susan B. Anthony. You can only get these ones in collector sets, mint sets. So I figured I'd get a nice high grade example. Maybe grade it. Who knows? Now, I love my Lincolns, and this one came out of a mint set. It's a special mint set. It says MS up there, but it's actually SMS. And that sucker's got cameo easily. Well, for special mint set cameo, I mean, the cameos on the proofs are much more elaborate, but yeah, that's total cameo for SMS. You can see how the devices and the memorial kind of light up as you get in the shade. It's still nice and frosty there. All right. I think I've done enough now. Plus, I need to get breakfast. I'm like running late. I have to call my coin shop, and here's a cool one. Here, we'll make this one on the last one. I'm going to get going here pretty soon, but this is a 1964 Denver clip planchet. Look at that. Right there on the side there. Let's see if I can get a steadier hand in here. Yeah, and that's uncirculated too, which is kind of hard to find sometimes. But the coup de grace, it's got, this one's got full steps. I could tell. I don't know. You can't see it on these. These are you can't really tell unless you get up on with a microscope or a loop. But a 64D, and some people ask, "What's so big about that?" I mean, come on, they minted like a million of them or a billion. Well, billion didn't come out with a clip planchet and full steps. Okay, I need to find my music. I need motivation. Otherwise, I'm going to go do every drug in the world. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys for showing up. It's always a pleasure, especially when I'm testing something. Too bad I can't stay any longer. Oh, hey, Johnny. I didn't know. I didn't know you were there. I wasn't looking at chat. How long you been here? You've been here for about 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Well, hey, I sent you a message, and I hopefully took care of what the situation was, because that was really uncomfortable thing. I had no clue. Whoever sent me that other message, just they didn't have a clue, so they threw me into confusion. But like, as I say, I take care of everything as far as that goes. I hopefully. Um, so that being said, enough said. It's all good. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. And if you have any problems, just contact me. No problem at all. Well, I aims to please. Okay. Yeah. I haven't. Yeah. Before I leave, I haven't come up with an auction yet or a time. I usually go on with Mike Badger and Val Hunter and Cajun Coin Hunter, and so it's up to him really. I am gonna have some stuff up for auction on Mama T's uh, uh, flea market, the coin community flea market at Mama T's, if they're still gonna run that this week. I believe it's Sunday, and yeah, I'm gonna throw up some nice red mint state Lincoln cents. Most of them are going to be from the 1940s, World War era, 1940 on up to probably 49. Just kind of a hodgepodge of crap. So, yeah, I'm going to get going and get to my local coin shop, so I'll have a nice little supply going, so I could auction it off and pass on the savings to you guys, because he gives me a really good deal, and I try to give the best I can with what I have. So y'all take care.